Welcome to myotherapyhealthcare.com. I'm just showing you this close-up to give you an idea on what we're up to here at myotherapyhealthcare.com. Hi, I'm Laura Lee. I'm a nutritional herbalist, and what I've been doing is I've had my foot in this foot bath. It's an ionized cleansing bath. And you can see that it bubbled up and everything. And then there's different colors. This was clear water when I got in here for part one. And now it has like rusty stuff on the side and little flakes and things that are on a chart like this that I'll put in the description, or I could show you how to get a hold of one. But what does the watercolor change really mean? Here's an excerpt from the manufacturer about the color changes that might help you to better understand what is happening. Because this isn't really dark. My mom's turned black. She couldn't even see her feet. I was in here for 45 minutes, or a little bit over 45 minutes. So when the water becomes excited, it ejects these tiny particles, and they become visually observable in the water. This will tend to make the water look dirty brown. Of course, just how dirty the water becomes is related to how much sediment is in the actual water. When you check a bucket of water to see this principle, with no body parts in the water, how dirty it actually becomes will generally be the same each time you use a new bucket of water from the same source. If you were to run this test over and over again, but with a different person's feet in the water each time, the results would be amazingly different. Sometimes the water will be dirtier and sometimes cleaner, because everybody's ability to absorb energy is different. The reaction of the water will also be different. Note, while the color changes in the water can be dramatic, it is not the most important factor, and one must be careful about making any judgments solely based on the water color. Some waters do not change color and is not always an indicator of whether energy is being produced. The best indicator that may be found in the water after a treatment would be the presence of an oily substance located on the container at water level. See this substance back here, right in here? See? Some waters do not change color, and it is not always an indicator of the whether energy is being produced. The best indicator that may be found in the water after a treatment would be the presence of an oily substance located on the container at water level. It generally contains materials released from the outer layers of the skin. Another indicator after treatment can be found in the color change in the urine of the individual who had been treated. Another question, what is the significance of each color? It is important to eat a variety of colorful foods in order to assure balanced chemistry. Every color in our food is related to a chemical and has a chemical value. Chemical components of foods contribute to their acid-alkaline balance. As a general rule, green foods nourish the immune system, especially the liver and the gallbladder. Red foods nourish the endocrine system, including the pituitary gland, as well as the heart and small intestines. Orange foods nourish the joints. Yellow foods nourish the digestive system, including the spleen, stomach, and the pancreas. Yellow-green foods nourish the kidneys, bladder, urinary tract, female and prostate area. Brown foods nourish the liver. White foods nourish the respiratory system, namely the lungs, but also the large intestines, lymphatic system, and the skin. Black foods nourish the circulatory system, kidneys, liver, gallbladder, and bladder. By the same token, when the water is changing colors, each color represents the part of the body that is being detoxified. One of the most visual effects is the discoloration of the water, but while the color changes in the water can be dramatic, it is not the most important factor, and one must be careful about making any judgments based solely on the water color. Some people claim that what you see in the water are toxins being drawn right out of your body, but some of what you see in the water is related directly to the water being used. You can easily test this for yourself if you have the opportunity to run the ion cleanse in a container of water with no body parts in it. You will probably see a pretty dramatic color change take place. Although some waters do not change color, even with feet in the water, the person using the water does influence the water will look like as well. So that even using the same water source, the way the water looks can vary greatly among individuals. The ion cell cleanse is energy medicine, and we believe that the most benefit and detox is achieved after a session, not necessarily during a foot bath. When the body is better balanced and charged, it will be better able to detox through its regular channels such as the kidneys, colon, and liver. It opens up the elimination channels. The degree of detoxification will be reflected in symptomatic improvement, not watercolor change. The watercolor change has to do with a combination of industrial and chemical pollutants common to a given geographical area. So we have found that a person's detox session will override the geographical toxicity of the water based on the EAV, electric acupuncture by VOLL testing. The following table shows what we believe are the meaning of the color changes. And it's got the color of the water, and it has the area of the body it represents. So yellow-green detoxifying the kidney, bladder, urinary tract, female and prostate area. Orange detoxifies the joints. Brown, detoxifying the liver, tobacco, cellular debris. Black, detoxifying from liver. Dark green, detoxifying from gallbladder. White foam, lymphatic system. White cheese-like particles, yeast. Black flecks, heavy metals. Red flecks, blood clot material. So that gives you some kind of idea on what to look for in your ionized cell cleanse. So I enjoyed that. I'm going to go ahead and unplug everything. You can use these, then you just take this out and then you rinse it off and you set it aside, and you can use these 40 to 50 times. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take my feet out and put them on a towel. And first I can turn off that. I've got like red flecks in here, and I got like some dark brown stuff, so I'm going to have to look it up. Anyway, love life. Hope you learned something. Life will love you back. Bye-bye for now.